92.7 WMAY, Springfield's News and Talk. Mike Wennmacher here at Titans Stadium alongside
Jack Knudson.
And this is 50 Yards with Jack Knudson. Now, before we start moving, Jack, your quarterback, we're going to keep you in the pocket. Because I really want to know, what was it like that first week against Jacksonville, knowing the way your season ended the previous season, coming back for that injury? What was going through your mind as you were getting ready to prepare to run down that berm for that game?
I mean, it's always good to play with the home crowd, so we were definitely excited to be back at home. It's always great playing here, and I just didn't really try to think about it too much. I mean, all I really told myself was we're just playing football. It's the same game I've been playing since I was in second grade, so just not making it a bigger deal than what it is.
And so from that then, when did you kind of know that you were comfortable back there? You know, was it the first drive? What was it that really got you to be like, I'm back and this is what we're going to do this year?
I mean, really the nerves kind of settle after you catch the first snap. After the first snap, nerves kind of settle a little bit, but after you complete that first pass, you're fine. Everything's moving, and I mean, I trust the guys. That's really the biggest part of it, is that I trust the line. I'm going to have the time to get the ball off, and I trust the receivers to run the right routes.
Well, talk to me then about that relationship. You know how important it is between wide receiver and quarterback, but even more so the offensive line and the quarterback. What's that like? I mean, I just saw you when you broke up practice. You were actually hanging out with the linemen over there.
Yeah, no, they're great. I love the line. I mean, every quarterback should love their line, especially when I don't really get hit that much. So, I mean, I know it's tough for them too. Sometimes I don't put them in the best position, but when they make up for it, it makes it a lot easier on me to hang in the pocket. Having that trust in them gives me the ability to kind of stand in there and deliver the ball accurately.
Well, and you have so many weapons to deliver the ball too. Do you feel sometimes the embarrassment of riches where you're like, I'm sorry, Galashki, I know you're open, but Tyjon was more open. Talk to us about some of those receivers you have.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're all great. It's really a true privilege to be able to throw the ball anywhere on the field. And I trust in all the guys that they're going to make plays for me and they're going to run hard routes. And the connection we've had since we were young is great, so it really helps us now that we're all seniors.
You talk about, throwing the football, but, hey, you showed off a little bit week one against Jacksonville. I know a lot of people have been talking about it. What did it mean to you to see the excitement from the sideline when you got into that 11-yard touchdown run?
No, I mean, as soon as I got in the end zone, I figured that everybody's going to be a little excited. I mean, I was more embarrassed kind of that it was that big of a deal that I had a 10-yard rushing touchdown. But no, it's great that we all have energy whenever anybody scores. And I think, like you were saying, how, everybody's so talented that, some nights some guys don't get to score, but because we're all so excited for each other when we score, it all makes up for that.
We're stopping here real quick because we're inside the red zone. So let me ask you, how's the mindset change as a quarterback when you're inside the red zone? I
mean, most of the time when we get in the red zone, guys are going man. So we're facing a lot of man defense, which is great for us because we got great athletes out there. But that usually means that they're bringing the house. So everything speeds up a little bit because they're in man and we're seeing a lot of blitzing. But, I mean, we got great plays ready for that. And none of us really get that flustered when we get down here.
As a second-year starter, then, let me ask you, do you have a little more leeway from Coach Lennon and Coach Hay to make those adjustments on the line from what you're seeing the defense throwing at you?
Yeah, we definitely have some concepts and plays where I kind of get to make the call at the line. But, I mean, really, most of the time when they put us in a play, it's a good play. So I really don't have to do that much. It's just the little things.
How difficult is it at times, when we talked about your talented receivers, to not get overhyped when you see a guy that wide open sometimes?
Yeah, no, I mean, we've definitely had some situations last year where guys are that wide open, and it's kind of like you can't think about it too much. It's just you got to get them the ball just like playing catch. But no, I definitely know what you mean. Your eyes get all wide and all excited, but yeah, you just got to stay calm and hang in there.
Speaking of getting excited, we're right here near the end zone. So we end these things by saying you just scored the touchdown to send the team to the state championship game. What's the celebration?
I mean, my linemen aren't here right now, but I'd probably go up to Alex or one of the guys and probably get lifted up like Galashki did last week.
That's awesome. Jack Knudson, thank you so much for the time. That's 50 Yards with Jack Knudson.